Okay. Sir, hello, good morning, students. Yeah, hello, good morning, everyone. Today, let us try to discuss the formulas. Let us try to revise the entire formulas that are present in our competitive exams. So, please open your notes. Make sure that you write down. Do not try to copy the formula. I will be giving time in between. Just try to write in advance and check whether you are getting it right or not. Okay. This is not just to copy from the board. Try to write the formula and check whether you are getting it right or not. Okay. So this will be very helpful for your exams. So first let us start with units and dimensions. Hello. 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 Hello, let's try to revise the entire formulas for first year. So today let us try to discuss the formulas that are present in entire first year, and tomorrow we will be taking up second year. So these formulas are basically useful for your all competitive exams like JEE, NEET, bitsat, EAMCET, whatever you write like WIT, SRM. So all your mobiles inside, I should not see any mobile out. Sir gave very strict instructions, okay? So no mobiles outside. I should not find any mobile out, okay? So, so before getting into the session, let us see why do we require formulas. See, we need formulas because they are the basics without which you cannot get any success in any competitive exam. So first, how do you define success? Before getting into the session, let's try to talk something in general so that you will be more engaging. So how do you define success? Generally, there is a myth saying that successful person is the one who can earn more money than his wife can spend. So that is just a myth. So that is just a joke. Take it easy. So how do you define success at your age? Getting a rank, which is not possible without the basic fundamental formula. So this session is very important for you. So we are trying to cover as many formulas as possible within this 3-hour session. So make sure that do not just blindly copy. Even to the students who are online, they just try to open your notes and make sure that you write the formula before I do and try to check whether you are going right or wrong. Don't just blindly copy the formula. Okay? So let's go unit by unit. So continue.
యాప్లో వాళ్ళని యూట్యూబ్లోకి రమ్మని చెప్పండి. ప్లీజ్ కమ్ టు యూట్యూబ్ యాప్ స్టోర్.
Hello students, those who are participating in app, please come to YouTube online.
ఎంగేజ్ చేస్తే వాయిస్ క్లారిటీ వస్తుంది. వాయిస్ క్లారిటీ అంటే నెక్స్ట్లో ఉండదు. ఇప్పుడు అడిగింది యూట్యూబ్లో వాళ్ళు హౌస్ వాయిస్ క్లియర్ అన్నమాట.
Hello YouTube live, can you hear my voice? Is my voice clear? Please respond. Is my voice audible or any sort of disturbance?
నాకు ఎట్లా ఉంది అదేనట్లా ఒకసారి యూట్యూబ్ ఆన్ చేయండి. Good morning, dear students. Can you please check it? Is it audible or not? Resound is coming in the background. బాగానే వస్తుంది కదరా? చెక్ చేయండి ఒకసారి మళ్ళా. యూట్యూబ్ లైవ్లో వస్తుంది అసలు లైవ్ మీకు? రీసౌండ్ వస్తుందా? నాట్ క్లియరా? మీరు ఆప్ చేయండి, మీరు అందరూ ఆప్ చేయండి. మీ వాయిస్ కూడా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నట్టుంది. Can you check once, please? It's very clear, sir. Can you check once, all of you? చాలా టైం వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది. క్లియర్గా చెప్పాలి మీకు ఆడిబుల్ ఆర్ నాట్. టూ టైమ్స్ రిపీట్ వస్తుందా? What's the problem? Audible but not clear. The class బాగానే వచ్చింది. Where we are facing problem. Audio is clear. Video voice is USB only. Anything మిస్టేక్ పెట్టుందా అసలు ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదు కదా అంతా క్లియర్గా ఉంది షోయింగ్ ఓకే జస్ట్ ఏ మూమెంట్ వెయిట్ చేయండి అన్న బ్యాటరీ అయిపోయినట్టుంది Now can you please check once? Is it clear? త్వరగా చెక్ చేసి చెప్పాలి యూట్యూబ్ పబ్లిక్ లైవ్ లో ఉన్న ప్రతి స్టూడెంట్ ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్ It's a great opportunity for you people. Complete the last minute లో ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఫార్ములాస్ అండ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అని రివైజ్ చేయడం అంటే అంత ఈజీ కాదు మీరు చదివిన కాలేజెస్ వాళ్ళు మిమ్మల్ని ఆల్రెడీ ఎప్పుడో వదిలేశారు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి అది సో జస్ట్ యూజ్ దిస్ గ్రేట్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు లెర్న్ సంథింగ్ అండ్ నిన్న ఏపీ పేపర్స్ అని మేము డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు మాకు అర్థమైంది ఏంటంటే ప్రతి క్వశ్చన్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆర్ కంప్లీట్లీ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ఫార్ములాస్ So we are trying to give all math, physics, chemistry formulas in one shot if possible. So కాబట్టి మీరు కొంచెం జాగ్రత్తగా దీన్ని యూజ్ చేసుకోండి ఊరికే టైం పాస్ క్యాండిడేట్లు ఎవరైనా వచ్చారు అంటే మాత్రం ఇట్ విల్ ఎఫెక్ట్ ఎవ్రీవన్ ఏమైందంటే ఈ డెస్క్ టాప్ వాయిస్ వస్తుంది రైట్ ఇది ఎక్కడో ఇది అనుష్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తుంది కెన్ యూ చెక్ నౌ we can adjust కాదురా బాబు నౌ ఐ థింక్ ఈ డిస్టర్బెన్స్ రాదనుకుంటా ఒకసారి చెక్ చేయండి యాక్చువల్ ప్రాబ్లం ఎక్కడ వచ్చిందంటే యూట్యూబ్ ఆన్ చేసిన దగ్గర మ్యూట్ చేయలేదు సో యూట్యూబ్ క్లాస్ ఆటోమేటిక్గా వచ్చేస్తుంది అనమాట ఒక్కసారి ఇప్పుడు చెక్ చేయండి నాన్న నాకు తెలిసి ఇప్పుడు కంప్లీట్ క్లియర్ అయి ఉండాలి కెన్ యూ ప్లీజ్ వన్ చెక్ ఇట్ స్టిల్ వాయిస్ డబుల్ వస్తుందా ఒకటి ఆన్ చేసి ఇవ్వనరా స్టిల్ డబుల్ వాయిస్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ Can you check once? No double voice, it's clear, sir. ఓకే ఇచ్చేసండి బాగానే ఉంది చూడండి ఒకవేళ ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చింది అనుకోండి నేను సాల్వ్ చేద్దాం కానీ ఫస్ట్ లెట్ us go with Not clear, huh? A plus B whole square is equal to A square minus 2AB plus B square. ఎంతమంది కరెక్ట్గా వినపడిందిరా? క్లియరా? బాగానే ఉందా? నేను బూతులు చెప్తే బాగుంటుంది, మీకు సబ్జెక్ట్ చెప్తే బాగోదు. ఏ ప్లస్ బి హోల్ స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ 2ab వస్తుందా? సరే కాను ఇంక వేరే సార్ ఓన్లీ యూట్యూబ్ కొంచెం చూసుకోండి. స్పీడ్ లైక్ అది 3 అవర్స్ అంటే స్పీడ్.
So I guess it's everything fine now, and let's start with the subject, okay? So first let us try to get into from chapter 1. So let's first get into unit 1, that is units and dimensions. So we don't have much formulas here to revise. So let me tell you what are the fundamental physical quantities here, so that they will be helpful in for you in any competitive exams. So just keep writing what are the fundamental quantities and check whether you are getting correct or not. Don't just watch it like a movie or some YouTube video. So it is a revision, not just trying. Don't try to just copy the formula, okay? So we have mass, length, time, still, temperature. Still, what all do we have? Current, luminosity, that is intensity of light, try to write notations for this. Next, quantity of matter. See, you may get direct question in your EAMCET. They may ask you the notation for this. So try to write before I write. So actually I am trying to give you time so that you check whether you are right or wrong. Don't blindly copy, okay? So for mass it is m, for length it is l, time it is t, for temperature Kelvin or degree centigrade, for current I or A, okay? For this luminosity, what do you write? It is candela, and for quantity of matter it is mole. So these are the fundamental quantities or basic units of dimensions through which we try to represent other quantities. So if you want, let me give you an example. Let's check with basic thing, that is force. So how do you write force using these fundamental quantities? So units of force, newtons, right? F is equal to mass times acceleration. So what is mass? M, acceleration, meters per second square. Unit of length L by t square. So we can write it as ml t power minus. So this is the example, that's how we proceed. So you can definitely expect questions from this basic fundamental chapter in any competitive exam like bitsat, jeemains, NEET, what not. Every exam you can expect a question based on these fundamentals. So don't blindly copy, try to write before and try to check whether you are getting correct or not, okay? So let me ask some fundamental question. So what is the quantity among these which has same unit in both FPS, MKS, CGS system? Whatever the system you take, one quantity has same unit. That is nothing but time, which is second. So you can expect such basic fundamental question in any competitive exam. So make sure that you go through it and everything follows this concept. So let me move on to next topic. So let us try to look at measurement. So we just discussed about physical quantities. So physical quantities are those that can be measured. So how do we measure? So that's where the concept comes. So if you try to look at some important concepts in measurement, one is error. So try to write how do you define error. I will then check at the end. Relative error. So try to write percentage error. Try to fill in the blank which is beside it. Don't blindly copy, okay? And the next one is absolute error. So how do you define error? True value minus measured value, right? Right? So how do you define relative error? It is nothing but absolute by true. So what is percentage error? The difference by, what is the difference? True value minus measured value by true value. So what is absolute error? It is nothing but true value into relative error. So these are the fundamental questions you may get. So these are the fundamental questions you may get in any competitive exam. So they will be giving some values and they will ask what is the relative error, they will ask percentage error, they will ask absolute error. So I'm trying to cover as many important concepts as possible so that it will be helpful for you in any given competitive exam. So now let's get back to our topics. So vectors. Hope you all of you are clear with this. So let us get back to vectors. So we are trying to cover as many topics as possible, as many concepts as possible. So vectors, so how do you define a vector? Vector is something which has both magnitude plus direction. So in examples of vector, velocity, displacement, acceleration. So in a similar fashion, scalar only magnitude. Example, speed, distance. So now let us try to look at some of the formulas of vectors, okay? So general representation of a vector. So if you try to represent the vector in the other direction, we name it as negative of a vector. So these are the basic meanings of vectors. So let us try to look at some basic fundamentals. So unit vector. So how do you define unit vector, please? Let us consider a bar is a unit vector. A bar is a vector. I want to write unit vector for a bar. Yep. We represent it as a cap a bar by mod a bar, okay? So magnitude of a unit vector is always 1. So open your notes, try to write the formulas, so you cannot miss this session, okay? Yeah, important formulas for any competitive exam that you write. So now let us try to look at position vector, okay? So very good morning to everyone. So we have Amshi Yadav, good morning. So please be seated, take. So let us try to look at what do you mean by position vector. See, you are being watched online, okay? Open your notes. So how do you define position vector? R bar. So try to note down, try to complete the blank and check at the end. So how do you represent the magnitude of vector a bar? Let us consider it as axi plus ayj plus azk. See, I am giving you time so that you will fill the blank and check how far you are correct, okay? So don't just try to copy the board, because you will get to know, at least I guess this is the last chance where you will get to know whether you are getting right or not. So that's how we represent a position vector and the magnitude of a vector, okay? So check whether getting or not. Now let us try to resolve a vector. See, this is not to copy. So first you need to write and check whether you are getting it right or not, okay? I guess you have hardly left 1 week, right? You Only 1 week. Yeah, 4 days. Then why are you trying to pass time? So now let us try to resolve a vector. So it makes an angle theta with x-axis, and so try to resolve the vector. So I'm trying to give you the blanks, complete them and check whether you are getting it right or not. Sir will give you. So check whether you are getting it right or not, okay? So good morning. So good morning, we have few on lines: iitjee, Sweta, Rakshita, ABCD. Good morning. Yeah, it is ABCD over there, I don't know whose it is. So come on, try to resolve. So this is parallelogram law of vector addition. So try to complete the blank. So if you try to resolve the vector, we have f cos theta. See, I am trying to cover the fundamentals as well as basic formula. I guess this is your last chance to check whether you are getting it right or wrong. We are trying to cover the entire session in just 3 hours, okay? So the resultant is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So let us consider it makes an angle theta. So how do you write tan theta? B sin theta by a plus b cos theta. So check whether you are getting it right or wrong. So I guess it will increase your confidence as well. So hope you are done. Bless man. Okay, let's check at the end. Okay, first we try to do. So let us go on. What is dot product of two vectors? So what do you mean by dot product of two vectors? A bar dot b bar. So how do you represent a bar dot b bar? Okay, we'll get back at the end from first, okay? No worries. So start doing from here. So how do you represent a bar dot b bar? Mod A, mod B. So how do you represent cross product? A bar dot A bar cross B bar. So what is the resultant of A bar dot B bar? Is it a vector or scalar? So Resultant of a bar dot b bar, is it a vector or scalar? Huh? Scalar or vector? Resultant of this vector. So we are done with. Okay, right? We are getting answers in YouTube as well. Psi S scalar. So Mr. Santosh, good morning. So come on. So let us try to look at the cross product between unit vectors. So try to complete the blank, okay? See, I will be giving you blanks. You try to complete and check whether you are getting it right or not. See, you may get. See, these are basic fundamental quantities or units, whatever you call them. So what is first one? I bar cross J bar. What is I bar cross J bar? So don't blindly copy, try to fill the blank. So people online, people those who are watching in YouTube, please try to comment the answers. How about you guys? I bar cross J bar. What do you get then? After simplifying. As people in the last bench, just came now, try to copy. I, J, K, J, K, K, I. See, how do you remember? I into J, K, I bar cross J bar, K, K, I, J, I, J, K. If you try to go in reverse manner, you get negative of I. Okay? So the positive is for counter clockwise and negative is for counter clock. So A bar cross B bar, how do you write mod of in this format? If given A bar, come on, complete the blank. Where A bar is A1 I, A2 A3 K. In a similar fashion, it is B1 I, B2 J, B3 K. Then how will you find the cross product between these two vectors? IJK, A1, A2, A3. Okay. Yes, you are very good at this. So let us try to get next chapter, that is kinematics. So try to write all the fundamental formulas that you know about kinematics and check whether you are getting it right or not. Don't blindly copy that is being written on board. So how do you differentiate distance and displacement? So what is the difference between distance and displacement? Are they same? Are they different? Okay. So this is total distance, total length. This is shortest path. This is distance scalar or vector? How about displacement? So displacement is vector and distance is a scalar. Okay. We have Chakra Vyas, they are different, okay, right? Mr. Mrs. Durga is direction, both are different. One has direction, the other don't have. So let us try to find average speed. Hope you all know what exactly speed means and derive average speed and average velocity. Okay. So this is total distance by total time. And how about this? How about average velocity? Okay, we have Amadi Chakravas, he is doing good. We have Uma as well. Okay, in the similar fashion. Huh? Okay, I'm not trying to ask you formula. How do you define average velocity similar to that of average speed? Yes, we have Uma, she said total displacement by total time. See, people on online are doing fast, you people sitting in classroom. You came all the way from home and sitting here idle. They are sitting at home doing something productively. So try to see the difference. Hope you are getting my point. Hope I am making some sense. Okay? So try to make use of the time. See, you hardly have 1 week more. Make sure that, okay, 4 days, whatever it might be. Make sure that you make most of them, okay? So we have good number of people responding online, okay, nice. So let us try to, now let us try to write the basic fundamental equations of motion. See, right, what all equations do you know about? And check whether you are getting it right. Come on, make sure that you complete the blank. I'm giving you time so that you will check whether you are getting it right or not. I can write it within no time, okay? There is no point in writing and just watching it like a movie. So there should be difference, right? Then try to write. Check whether you are getting it right or not. Okay, we have Rahul asking some question like, can we score more if we hear the discussion of EAMCET? Okay, Mr. Rahul, there is a good discussion went on and will be going on. Make sure that you cover it. So try to write all the formulas and check whether you are getting it right or not, okay? So what all formulas do we have? See, so first one. What is this SN? So what is this SN? What is this S? Huh? This is S. How about SN? At displacement in nth second. Displacement in time t. Okay? That is the basic difference between SN and S. So these are the basic fundamental equation. So you have to substitute acceleration according to the requirement. It can be g minus g plus g, any value, whatnot, you can use anything here. So let us try to look at the projectile motion. Okay, Mr. Shiva is asking, can we score 10 marks at least? Definitely, Mr. Shiva, you can score more than 30 according to my guess, because we are trying to cover entire first year physics. So if you are good at basic formulas, you can do as many problems on first year physics. Okay, tomorrow we will be covering second year physics. So we will try to cover as many formulas as possible. So now let us try to look at the basic projectile motion. So try to write all the formulas that you know about this projectile motion and check whether you are getting it right or not. Okay, don't blindly copy. Try to write all the formulas. What is the formula for H max, maximum height, reach, distance, range, time of flight? Still, what else do you have? Time of ascent, time of descent, so H max. See, you need to know so Mr. Vivek is saying that I have PDF of all formulas. Okay, Mr. Vivek, you may have form PDF, but try to check whether you know them or not. Okay, try to write the formula and check whether you know or not. So try to write the formulas and check whether you are getting them right or not. Okay? So what is H max? U square by? See, I am trying to ask for projectile. You need to resolve them. U cos theta, U sin theta. First you need to resolve them. Let us consider it as moving with U. Now H max. U square by 2g is for just a body which is vertically thrown up with a velocity u, right? In the similar fashion, try to apply for this. There is nothing much logic involved here. Yes, you can try, man. You said u square by 2g, right? I replace u square by u sin theta. What will you get? U square sin square theta by 2g. So the maximum range, okay, you call it range or distances. What is this? See, time of flight. What is time of flight? 2u sin theta by g. What is time of ascent? See, in EAMCET paper that we discussed in previous class, we got question on this. So in tomorrow's paper also you will get question on this. See, in JEE, bitsat, you can easily expect question on this. Ascent. Do you want to know about ascent? You are about to write exam within 4 days. Ascent while going up, descent while coming down. So So Mr. Vivek is asking to get into JNDUH, how many marks do we require for ECE, CSE, EEE branch? So Mr. Vivek, try to Google and check the previous ranks list. So I'm not here to explain you the ranks we get. So let us not try to get out of the domain. Okay? నాకే నచ్చిన అడుగుతున్నా అది కాదుగా అడిగింది. So let us try to discuss them after this session. Okay. Let us not try to waste. People are waiting there. Okay. We have ample of time after the class. Definitely, we will personally meet and discuss. There is nothing wrong in it. So let us get into dynamics and collisions. So try to write all the formulas that you know about. Let us try to write about dynamics and collisions. So what all do we? Okay, I guess it was a mistake. Okay, please rectify. People are saying that there won't be 2 in denominator. Okay, it's okay. So let us move forward. Let us not get back. Okay. So F is equal to MA. We use so this is Newton's second law. So using this principle, we will be using the concept of collisions and dynamics. So what is impulse? Force is nothing but, so how do you denote impulse? So people are asking about both formulas. Okay, you can just go through the formulas of vectors. It is just about resolving and trying to find the speed and distance, right? So I'm not trying to get into more detail. Like you can find from vectors, try to resolve them and try to apply the formula of speed is equal to distance by time and all. So I guess you can make out. So Miss Pujita is asking EAMCET 8th July second shift paper discussion. Okay, it will take place as soon as possible. Okay. Be engaged, be connected to the channel, keep watching, you will get the updates. So first let us complete this session. So impulse, how do you define impulse? How impulse is related to force? Is there any relation or is it something that is completely different from force? Force into time. So basically, force is nothing but rate of change of momentum. So what is momentum? What is momentum? MV. MV. It is momentum, okay. So when force is 0, what does it imply? There is no rate of change of momentum, which means that momentum is conserved. There is no rate of change of momentum. Okay, momentum is conserved. So why are we talking about conservation of momentum? In collisions, there is no external force. Which means that momentum is conserved. Momentum is conserved. So basically there are how many types? What two types? Types of collisions. So please try to write the types of collisions. Try to write the two types, okay. Try to name them and try to write conditions for them, okay. I'll write later and you please check whether you are getting them right or not. Write the conditions for the types of collisions and check whether you are getting them right or not. So Mr. Rahul is saying that your voice is breaking. I guess it is much better than before. So we are trying to work on it. Hope we will get better soon. So please try to adjust. So please try to write the types of collisions and conditions for them. What are the conditions for types of collisions? Another condition? There are two conditions, not just one. So basically we have two types of collisions, that is elastic, inelastic. In elastic collisions, momentum is conserved. Even in plus energy is also conserved. In inelastic collision, here momentum is also conserved, energy is not conserved. So let us try to define coefficient of restitution. So how do you define coefficient of restitution? Try to write the formula and the value of coefficient of restitution for different cases. different types of collisions. So we have a query here, sir, can you do it for second year physics? Yes, we will be doing it tomorrow, and we'll have similar sessions for maths and chemistry as well. So be engaged with the channel, check the updates, try to write the formula. What is coefficient of E formula and their conditions for elastic and inelastic collision? See, I guess you are writing exams, right? Then you can gunshotly expect this. Then try to answer. Okay, we have Durga. She's saying velocity of separation by velocity of approach. Okay. Try to tell their values for elastic and inelastic collisions. Okay. Relative velocity of separation by relative velocity of approach. So values of E for elastic inelastic, okay, for elastic collision we got answer from Shiva. You are right, Mr. Shiva. So how about inelastic collision? And what is the range of E? It lies between 0 to 1, and for elastic it is 1, and for inelastic it is 0. So if you try to talk about collision, this is the basic fundamental formula, and these are the conditions. So you can damn surely expect these fundamentals in any competitive exam like JEE, NEET, bitsat, whatnot. I guess you are people writing SRM, WIT. Huh? Done, huh? Okay. Still, how many exams are left? Only TS EAMCET. Okay. Bitsat second attempt. Okay. Advance, okay. You have advance as well. Geetam, yes, I. So whatever exam you take, you can expect this. Bata. What do you mean by that? Okay, yes, we have JE Advanced as well. So now let us try to look at work, power, energy. Now let us try to look at formulas of work, power, energies. You try to write down what all formulas you know about work, power, energy, and check whether you are getting them right or wrong. See, you try to write whatever you know about work, power, energy. Yes, we have Rahul answered from 0 to 1 value of E. Yes, Rahul, you are correct. So we have Uma, she is saying that work is force into displacement. Okay, still what all formulas do we have? Come on, people online, make most use of this session. Still, what all formulas do you have about work, power and energy? I guess we have n number of formulas. Make sure that you write and check whether you are getting them right or wrong. So this is last chance to revise. Okay. See, try to write. So first, units of work. What are the units of work? What are units of work? Let us start with this basic fundamental. What are the units of work? Okay, we have Pranav saying that total energy is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Okay. Still, what are units of work, power and energy? Okay, we have Balram, joules, he is right. So, power, what are units of power? Okay, it is scalar quantity. Units, doesn't it have any units? Scalar quantities have units, right? And then, okay, correct, he is right. Joules per second. What are units of energy? Okay, we have Shahid saying watt. So watt is also a unit of power which is equal to joule per second. Okay, joule per second can be written as watt. Okay, energy also joules. Okay. So now my question is joules CGS or MKS or FPS? Is joules a CGS unit or MKS unit or FPS unit? SI unit. Okay. Before that, it is something. Okay, it is SI unit. There is no doubt about it. Before getting there, it is one among these three, right? CGS. Think. Is joule a CGS unit or MKS unit or FPS unit? So what is CGS unit of energy? It is erg. See, in question they just ask find the energy in terms of ergs. So even if you know formula and if you do not know the conversion, there is no point, right? So you need to know the conversion between joules and ergs. Very important. So try to complete the blank. Yes, we have Rahul. We have Akhila. Yes, joules is a MKS unit. Akhila is right. So try to complete the blank. 1 joule is equal to dash ergs. So you need to know the unit conversion. Yes, we have Vinay saying that it is MKS unit. Yes, it is MKS unit. .6. See, okay, we have some other thing like in terms of calories. So you can write n number of formulas for joule like Yes, we have Shiva. He said, right, it is 10 power 7. 7. You need to be loud enough so that it should be heard. So what is 1 joule in terms of calories? See, you will come across these joule calorie terms in chemistry as well. 2. So you check this. So we are trying to talk about work power energy, right? So what is work? Work is nothing but force into displacement. F bar dot S bar. Mod F, mod S, mod F, mod S, cos theta. Cos of the angle between them. So is work a scalar or vector? Vector. Who said it is vector? Work is a scalar, man. You don't have any direction. Yes, Shahid said it right. It is 4.2 calories, 4.12 calories. Yes, Mr. Shahid, you are right. So work is a scalar. Dot product of two vectors gives a resultant of scalar. Okay. So what is horsepower then? So unit of, what is it, unit of? Watts. Nothing but units of power. So you can sum it up to 750 watts, okay? So if you want to be precise, it is 746. So it's a unit of power. Now let us try to get back to mechanics. So Mr. Kamal, hi, please try to make your formula revision by checking whether you are getting it right or wrong. So let us try to get back to friction, the part of mechanics. So how do you write friction force? Try to write the formula for friction. Let us try to resolve. Let us try to work on a body which is on an inclined plane at an angle theta, whose mass is m, whose coefficient of friction between the surfaces is mu. Let us try to work on this. Before getting there, try to write the formula for friction. So Mr. Sidhu, hi. So we have Shahid, which opposes the motion. Okay, you are right. Friction is something that opposes, not motion, which opposes relative motion. Okay. Friction is something that opposes relative motion between any two bodies. So try to resolve the block that is on plane, and we will be working on it, okay? So what is N here? Normal force. What is mu? Hmm? What is mu? Coefficient of friction. So now let us try to resolve the, see how many types of coefficients of friction are there? Types, and which one is big among them, or which has greater value among them? So Mr. Pawan is asking second year formulas. So we will have class on second year tomorrow, Mr. Pawan. So please do get updates from the channel. So now try to complete the first year. Now let us try to complete the first year, okay? So types of coefficient of friction, one is static, the other is kinetic. Okay. So it is represented by mu s. So which among them is greater? So static is greater than kinetic. Why? Why? See, if you try to look at EAMCET paper, they ask this question. 2022 July 7th, second set. You have this question. See, like questions get repeated in bitsat as well. So people are saying that you are about to write bitsat, and you have JEE mains, term 2, second chance. So you have many other exams. So these are the basic fundamentals that get repeated in any competitive exam that you write. So try to resolve this. And what is angle of repose? So we have Ram Kishore. Yes, Ram Kishore, you are there. So try to define angle of repose. Try to resolve the forces on the block that is present on inclined plane whose coefficient of friction is mu. And we will be deriving formulas from them, okay? Yes, we have Pranay saying that coefficient of friction is less than 1, okay? Still, what all facts do you know about coefficient of friction and all? See, what do you mean by angle of repose? Water. I will give you break in between, then you can, okay? So what is angle of repose? Minimum angle. Minimum angle. Still, what is that? How do you define angle of repose? The minimum angle required so that the block slides, the angle at which the block starts sliding. Is known as angle of repose. Okay. So try to resolve this. So Mr. Ramkishore is asking today exam time, so you will get the update soon, Mr. Ramkishore. So let us try to complete the class, and I guess you will get the updates. So now let us try to resolve so what is this? mg sin theta see, now my question is, if the block slides down, the direction of friction, is it opposite to the, is it away from the motion or towards the motion? See, block is trying to slide down. Will the direction of friction be down or up? Up. Why? See, basically we have two cases over here. So we have two cases, block sliding up, block sliding down. We have two cases, block slides up, block so try to tell the direction of friction in both cases. Okay, there might be some mistakes while writing the formulas. Someone is saying that there is a mistake in kinematic range formula. Okay, you please correct if you are really sure about it. I am trying to complete the formula, so mistakes are common. So if you try to change, if you really find it correct, okay. It is not that I am right. So if you find any mistake, try to correct. So mistakes are part of anything. So let us try to move on. Let us not get back to the previous thing, okay. So what is this? Block slides up, friction and mg sin theta are in same direction, right? Okay. Opposite direction. So there will be negative sign, right? So if you are aware of this logic, you can do any kind of problem on this topic. So someone is saying that voice is not clear. Hope it got better. Actually, people are working on it. So So now let us try to get back to rotary motion. So rotatory motion, write the formulas of rotatory motion and check whether no phones outside. So write formulas of rotatory motion. And check whether you are getting them right or wrong. Right? The all formulas you know about rotatory motion. So try to complete the blank. So try to complete the blank. So we are almost half done. So we have another half left in today's session. So try to engage, try to make most use of this session. 3 hours are being spent on just first year physics, okay? Hope you understand how important it is, how much efforts we are trying to put. So try to find the final velocity. Okay, what do you get for first equation? So what is moment of inertia? So what is moment of inertia? See, mass multiplied by the square of the distance, okay? See, what is alpha here? Alpha. So what is alpha? So Mr. Bottle, what is alpha? So what is omega? Velocity. What is theta? Angular displacement. So aren't these formulas similar to kinematics of motion, which are linear motion, right? V is equal to U plus AD, S is equal to UT plus half AD square, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. So this is in rotatory motion, that is in linear motion. That's the only difference. So now let us try to look at the moment of inertia of different bodies. Okay. Yeah, it depends on dimensions, mass, whatnot, everything. See, moment of inertia of a uniform rod whose axis passes through center of gravity and is perpendicular to the rod. What is the formula? Whose length is L. As people who are watching on YouTube, try to answer, make most use of this session. So Mr. Shyam, you are trying to ask question that is not related to physics. Let us confine to physics, okay? We have a question from Shyam, I guess. You better inquire it from the admin staff. I guess we have number as well. You can find it on website. Let us try to confine ourselves to physics. So try to answer the question. I guess you have many other exams left to write. So make most use of this session. So people, those who are watching on public live, try to answer, be engaged. See, this is rod. The axis is this, okay? What if we try to shift the axis to this end? See, if the axis is along 1, it is ml square by 12. So what is the moment of inertia of a uniform rod of length L whose axis is 2? Try to answer. So Mr. Rehan, maths formula revision will follow. Please be engaged with the channel. So we are doing first year physics now and we will be doing second year physics tomorrow. So people who are watching on YouTube, try to answer the question. See what is the moment of inertia if it is through axis 2? How do you find? See, we have two theorems, right? Parallel axis theorem, perpendicular axis theorem. Do you remember, or Mr. Yellowshirt? So what is the moment of inertia if passes through axis 2? It is L by 2. It is L by 2, okay? So you can use parallel axis theorem, perpendicular axis theorem to find it. See, you can expect these questions in, see, no one will ask this one, they will ask this one. So in your exam, like you have bitsat, mains, EAMCET, advanced, basic fundamentals. We are trying to cover only basic fundamentals, huh? See, use parallel axis theorem. See, what is parallel axis theorem? See, if you use parallel axis theorem, you get ml square by 3. If it passes through axis 2. Yes, we have Sahit. He responded correctly. We have Sheikh. What is capital M? Capital M is mass, Mr. See, we are not just trying to cover part of EAMCET, we are just trying to cover first year physics. Mr. Rehan is saying that it is deleted from a TS EAMCET. So you have other exams as well, right? So make most use of this session. Mr. Sahit, you are right, it is ml square by 3. So now let us try to look at the moment of inertia of standard examples for solid sphere. So people watching on YouTube, try to answer. I'm giving blanks and giving time so that you can check. Hollow sphere. For a rectangle. So moment of inertia. So moment of inertia of all these increase volume. So I guess it is fine. Okay, for solid sphere we have an answer. Okay, next. CS, try to fill the 4 blanks given. See, it's like revision, man. Like, don't sit idle. People are answering here. Those who are sitting in their homes, in their bedrooms, asking Google, huh? See, you are about to write exam and you are saying that you will ask Google. Do you think in your exam you will be given time or access to Google? Come on, people in last bench. So, uniform disk. Whose radius is R. Uniform ring. Mass M, radius R. Ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 blanks in total. Okay, we have Mr. Sahit. He is doing right. So for solid sphere it is solid sphere. You can expect direct question like in your TS EAMCET, 1 mark out. Yes, you are writing, right? Writing exam. Then so it is 2 by 5 mr square. It is 2 by 3 mr square. What is? Okay, we have Mr. Ramkishore. Okay, Mr. Ramkishore, you are right. Okay, Miss Pranavi, you are right for disk. So for Ix, it is m b square by 12 m h square. For disk, it is Okay, these are basic fundamental figures. Now let us try to look at radius of gyration. So what do you mean by radius of gyration? Yes, it is ring for ring. It is m r square, Mr. Sahit. Okay, Mr. Ramkishore, you are right. Ix and Iy. See, Ix is nothing but the axis parallel to H, and Iy is nothing that the axis that is parallel to Y. Okay, people on YouTube, please comment. We are putting lot of efforts. Please do like, share in your channel so that your friends get benefited from this. See, it's not easy to conduct a 3-hour entire session for formulas. So please do like, encourage, share, comment on your answers. Make most use of this session. We are providing it for free. So what do you mean by radius of gyration? So what is radius of gyration? What is the formula? So see, that's how we define the radius of gyration. Yes, we have Sahit, Ramkishore, yes, you are right, it is mk square. See, what all bodies do we have apart from these three to find moment of inertia? How about triangle? Triangle. See, triangle is also a basic figure whose height is h. Base B. Try to comment on the moment of inertia for different axes, like when it passes through x, when it passes through y, when it passes through base. What is the moment of inertia? See, these are basic standard figures which you need to know. So people watching on YouTube, please comment on answers. Try to check whether you are getting them right or wrong. So try to answer. As for a triangle, what is the moment of inertia when axis passes through base? Hmm? So take it as your homework and check. There are many other figures actually. So these are the basic figures. So you need to know. So take it as a homework, check. Now let's try to move on. So perpendicular axis theorem. So people on YouTube, please comment on the moment of inertia for a triangle, perpendicular axis theorem, parallel axis theorem. What do you mean by perpendicular axis theorem and parallel axis theorem? IZ, any perpendicular axis which is passing through the centroid is equal to the sum of two axes that are perpendicular to each other. And the parallel axis theorem states that moment of inertia along any axis that is parallel to the centroidal axis is equal to iitjee plus mass into square of distance between them. So Mr. Zahid, MK square, okay, it is right for radius of gyration. Now let us try to look at the motion of a body in a vertical plane, okay. Now we are getting into a new concept, motion of body in vertical plane. Try to write all the formulas that you know and check whether you are getting it right or not. Don't blindly copy and don't just watch it like a cinema. Be engaged, actively participate, learn, make most of the session. So try to write all the formulas that you know and check whether you are getting it right. I guess this is the last session before your final exam. Last session for first year physics. Okay? So motion of body in vertical plane. Try to write all the formulas that you know about this. So people watching on YouTube, try to write the formulas for motion of a body in vertical plane and check whether you are getting them right or wrong. Please do comment, like, share to your friends so that most of them get benefited. Yes, Mr. We have gravitation chapter coming up next. Once we are done with this, we will go to gravitation, okay? So comment on your chat box about the formulas. So the minimum velocity to make complete circle minimum velocity at lowest point for a body to make complete circle. Please write the formula. So minimum velocity to make. So Mr. Puneet, hi. So try to comment on the question on the blank given. Minimum velocity required for a body to make a complete circle. Okay, Mr. We'll do maths after physics. Okay, math session will be followed definitely. So Mr. Said is saying, so Mr. Said, you are wrong. Please try to check. So so people in class, they are answering there. I'm waiting for you only. So it is nothing but under root 5rg, where r is the radius, g is the acceleration due to gravity. Now let us try to find the tension at these 2 points. T1, tension at point 1, tension at point 2. Try to comment. Okay, people on YouTube, please comment the tension at 2 points, 1 that is at the bottommost point and 2 at the topmost point. Okay, Mr. Zahid, you are right, 105 Rg. Yes, Ms. Ashwini, we are trying to cover as many important formulas as possible so that you get most out of this session. So we will be having an advanced session later. So in today's session, we are trying to cover the entire first year physics for 3 hours. Okay. So check whether your formulas are right or wrong by filling in the blanks and later checking. Okay. So come on, what is tension T1? Nothing but mv square by r plus mg, mv square by r minus mg. So why do we get plus and minus at position 1 and 2? Can anyone? What? For what? Direction of what? Yes, Mr. Ramkishore, opposite direction. So what is, so which is opposite in direction in both cases? What is the term? See, if people are asking, I'm getting 100 plus, can I get some college? Okay, you can check the previous year cutoffs and you can get to know. Okay, it depends on your category as well. Okay, Mr. Zahid, you are right, mv square by mg T1. Gravity, okay, it is not the direction of gravity. See, the direction of gravity is constant in both cases, Mr. Zahid. So what is the term that is changing its direction in both cases? See, it is nothing, the mv square by r. It is changing its direction. In case 1, it is away from the center. In case 2 as well, it is away from the center. In case 1, both mg and mv square by r were in same direction. In case 2, mv square by r is away from center and mg is towards the center. That is the reason you got negative sign here, right? Okay, math solution will be given in next session. So these are the basic fundamentals of motion of a body in vertical plane. You can build up any formula from these and you can try to solve any formula if you are okay with this. Now let us go to gravitation. Gravitation. Try to write the formulas you know about gravitation. So okay Anji, you will get math solution in coming session. See, what all formulas do we have in gravitation? What is the force? Formula for force. Try to complete the blank. What is the value of G? What is the dimensional formula for G? What is relation between G, small g and capital G? How exactly G varies with height? What is orbital velocity? What is escape velocity? Yes, try to complete the blank. Okay, Mr. Sahit, you are answering. Okay, still we have 6 questions, I guess. 7 questions. Try to fill in the blanks and check whether you are getting it right or wrong. So, Mr. Yash, please do comment. Try to check whether you are getting it right or wrong. People in last bench, have you completed the formulas? See, why are you trying to waste this valuable time, man? Like, try to write the formulas. See, these are basic formulas, right? Write them, check whether you are getting it right. Then let us go to a new concept. See, let us try to complete it as soon as possible because we have a long day left ahead. So, Mr. Ram Kishore, orbital velocity. Okay, see, you write everything. Have you written this dimensional formula of G? Okay, Mr. Ramkishore, okay. Sahit, okay. We have Gayatri saying that root GR, okay. Still try to write all formulas. We have 7 questions given. Try to complete the blank. Zahid. What is this dimensional formula? See, this dimensional formula is part of first unit. Units and dimensions. I said right, force Newton meter per second square, ml t power minus 2. So try to write this formula for G. See, that is the reason I am trying to cover each and every topic. A lot of effort is being taken. This is Newton kg Newton meter square per kg square. So try to write the dimensional formula. So Mr. Simha, hello. Try to complete the formulas. Completed, okay. So what do you get dimension formula for G? Right. See, like you can directly convert it from here, right? You know about Newton. You know meter square, L square, kg, m square. You can directly do it from. What is the relation between G and G? Root over. So people see here mg is equal to m, so mm gets cancelled. So what is variation of g with height? Can you write the formula? Try to write this formula. People on YouTube, please comment, like, share. Okay, Mr. Okay, Gayatri, you are right. Rakshita, you are right. So variation of g with respect to height. Try to comment on chat box. Okay, Mr. Simha, you are right. So how do g vary with height? Will g really vary or not? First question. Varies. How? Will it increase as you go with height, or as you go away from surface of earth? Will g increase or decrease? Increase. So if I go to infinite, will g increase? Then so first try to check whether g increases with height or not. Decrease, increase. See, h is nothing but r, man. So it is inversely proportional, right? So obviously decreases. So g is inversely proportional to r. From this formula you can try to relate it. So Mr. Srihari, okay. G See, these are the approximate formulas, okay? You will get the answer. So what is this orbital velocity? The velocity which is required so that it keeps revolving around the surface of some planet, okay? So it is nothing but under root gr. What is escape velocity? Under root 2g, okay, you are right. The minimum amount of velocity required to t, okay? So Mr. Zahid, you are right. Ramkishore, right. Gayatri, you are right. Okay. Please do share with your friends and make sure they make most out of this session. See, it is not something that you can watch later. See, you have such stuff everywhere, but try to check whether you are getting it right or wrong, because I am giving time here to solve. Okay, next. Let us go to simple harmonic motion. We are trying to cover as many topics as possible of first year, okay? What else do you have? If you remember anything, please share, Mr. Nishant. Blue shirt. If you remember anything, you can share. Let us add them. Stress, okay, you will get in later properties of matter, okay? Any formula that you remember apart from those written on board? No remember. So okay, let's try to look at SHM, okay? Try to write all formulas that you know about SHM. Latitude is nothing but height. Altitude, not latitude, altitude. So the fundamental property of SHM, acceleration, is directly proportional to displacement in negative direction. Okay? This is the fundamental property of a body to perform simple harmonic motion. So let us try to look at time period, frequency, so people watching on YouTube, try to comment the answers. Okay, Mr. Sahit, we have displacement. Okay, try to write all the formulas that you know. Okay, Mr. Simha, you are right. Still, what all formulas do we have? Okay, Mr. Srihar, let us speed up this session. Okay, let us try to cover as many formulas as possible. Okay, come on, people. They are asking to speed up this session. So, so what is time period? 2 pi by omega. What is frequency? 1 by t. So what are the laws of simple pendulum? You can even write as 2 pi under root L by g. So see, let us consider a basic example. So what is the time period here? Try to write the time period for a simple pendulum of mass m displaced through a displacement x, whose spring constant is k. Okay, Mr. Said, you are right. Okay. See, this is nothing but 2 pi under root m by k. 2 pi under root k by m, I guess. Now let us get to elasticity. See, we are now getting into the properties of solids and liquids. Mr. Elashet. See, try to write the formulas that you know about elasticity. What is stress? Strain. Young's modulus. Rigidity modulus. Bulk modulus. Try to fill the blank given, don't sit idle and check whether you are getting it right or not. Poisson's ratio. Work done. Strain energy. Yes, try to comment. Okay, PDF for formula sheet will be given in description link later. Okay, try to engage, get engaged in the session. Okay, definitely will be given. So try to. Yes, Mr. Vivekananda. Yes, definitely your request will be processed. So people, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3, 8. Stress, F by A, right? Next. Okay, right, next. Stress by strain. Right? You can write stress is equal to F by A, strain is equal to. What is rigidity modulus? Tangential stress by tangential strain. What is bulk modulus? Okay. Hope you are getting people on live. Hope you are getting my formulas. Check whether you are right or wrong. So chemistry session will be taken next. So please do be connected. Okay. So what is Poisson's ratio? strain. Okay, what are the units of Poisson's ratio? So people on YouTube, what are the units of Poisson's ratio? Definitely formula sheet will be given in description link once this we are done with this session. Okay, no worries. So what are units of Poisson's ratio? Units of Poisson's ratio. Definitely maths formulas, chemistry formulas, physics formulas will be kept. No worries. First let us complete this session. So units of Poisson's ratio. Don't know. Okay. Anyone? No one. Try to see, you know formula, right? Try to think what are units of Poisson's ratio. Yes, we got answer here. We got many answers. We are getting answers here. They are sitting in home and who you are? You searching, they searching. They searching. See, for Poisson's ratio, there are no units. Because it is a ratio of two lengths. See, lateral strain by longitudinal strain, right? Strain. What are units of strain? Units of strain. Yes, we have, obviously, because both are, it is a ratio of lengths. Yes, Srihari, Simha, Aradhya, okay, you are doing good. Gayatri, there are no units for strain as well because it is ratio of two lengths, meters by meters. No units. So what is the work done in terms of stress and strain? See, using stress strain, how do you relate work done? Half into stress into strain into volume. Half into stress into strain into volume. The strain energy stored per unit volume is nothing but half into stress into strain, right? See, these are the fundamental formulas that we can draw from elasticity. Now let us get back to, now let us move forward to another property of matter, that is surface tension. So how do you define surface tension? Surface tension. What are units of surface tension? Okay, Miss Rakshita, you are correct. Half into stress into strain. Okay, Gayatri, F by L, you are right. Units of surface tension. Units of surface tension. Surface tension can be written as F by L, force per unit length. So what do you think we get units as? What is dimensional formula? Try to fill the blanks given. What is surface energy? And check at the end. See, basically this is a discussion session, else I can directly provide PDF and you can read. There is no point in doing that. Here you are getting a chance to experiment, to check, to write and check whether you are right or wrong. So make most use of the session. Okay, units of surface tension. Okay, Mr. Simha, you are right. Okay. See, okay, comment, check. See, angle of contact, if it is acute, what are the observations or characteristics? If it is obtuse, what are the characteristics? So, for dimension formula, okay, this is dimension formula. So work done in increasing the surface area by surface area. Work done by increase in surface area. So if the angle of contact is acute, is it wetting or not? Will the liquid wets the surface or not if the angle of contact is less than 90? So people on YouTube, try to comment on the characteristics for angle being acute and angle being obtuse. Then acute means it's wets, right? Okay. Will it form a concave surface or convex surface? Concave. And here it will not wet. And it forms a convex surface at the end, okay? So example of obtuse angle, mercury plus water, mercury plus glass. You can find mercury plus glass in barometer. Hope you are aware of barometer experiment where you do right. If you can remember, this is the barometer and here you can find the surface. So I guess this capillary fall. Okay, no worries, let us not get into this. So this is the example. Now let us try to look at the thermal properties. Thermal properties. Thermal properties of liquids. Okay, Mr. Srihari, it will not wait for obtuse, you are right. Okay, come on people online, please try to comment, try to engage this session. Relation between Fahrenheit, Celsius, Kelvin. Okay? Try to write a relation between these three. And thermal expansion alpha, aerial expansion beta, volume expansion gamma, relation between alpha, beta, gamma. This is linear expansion. This is area. This is volume. Try to write the formulas and check. Okay, Gayatri, okay, still we have three things, right? F, C and K, you are trying to relate only two. Okay, how about the other two? Come on, people watching on YouTube, try to comment. Share this session to people. We have 5 things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to fill the blank. See, if you try to answer, let us try to wind up as soon as possible, man. See, I'm waiting for you. People there are answering. Okay. See, this is a relation between Fc and K. So try to, okay, Miss Durga, you are right, it is 1:2:3 relation between them. Still, we have 4 to 5 questions. Try to fill the formula. See, what do we get? Delta L is equal to L alpha delta theta, right? So we'll get them down. L delta theta, right? In the similar fashion, area delta A similar fashion, right? So now relation between alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, see, you can expect a direct question from bitsat, JEE, EAMCET, whatnot. You can expect this alpha is to beta is to gamma. So people on YouTube, so EAMCET qualifying marks, I guess we need to wait more. We need to wait, I guess there is time. If we get any updates, definitely we'll share, no worries, okay? So please do like, share the session with your friends. So this is a revision session. Make sure that you make most out of the session. I'm trying to give you time so that you can check whether you are going wrong. Now let us try to look at expansion in gases. So this is okay, expansion of gases. See, we are putting lot of efforts and providing it for free so that many can make most out of this session. So do like, share the session with your friends so that they get benefited as well. So today we are trying to cover the entire first year physics, and tomorrow we will be doing second year physics. So let us try to look at expansion of gases. So what are all formulas involved here? See Boyle's law. Charles' law. See, I'm providing a blank beside so that you will write and check at the end. What is Boltzmann constant? What is ideal gas equation? Make this session as engaging as possible. Make most out of this 3-hour session. The entire first year physics is being covered. Okay, people on YouTube, come on. People who are live on public. So Prithviraj, hi. Mr. Ram Kishore, okay. So Mr. Gaming is asking something, which college can I expect for my score? So you please try to check the previous year cutoffs, and definitely such updates will be given in the counseling session, which will be conducted once entire exams are done. So please wait. So okay, Gayatri, come on. So Ram Kishore, okay. Mr. Chandu Gaming, come on. So see, they are answering, man. What is Boyle's law? Pressure is inversely proportional to volume. What is Charles' law? What is Charles' law? Is it pressure or volume? Pressure is directly proportional to temperature. This is Charles' second law and Charles' first law. Volume is directly proportional to temperature. Okay. So what is Boltzmann constant? K equal to R by N. Okay. What is the value? 380 into 10 power minus 23. Okay. Okay. What is this? PV is equal to nRT. See, these are the basic fundamental formulas. If we try to look at expansion of gases. Okay, Mr. Okay, Kodeshwara, okay, boys are correct. PV is equal to constant. Okay, come on. People online are doing really good. Yes, Charles law. See, I guess only 4 are responding in this offline session. So I guess I need more responses. Okay, let us now get to thermodynamics. Okay. See, tips to write the exam will be given at the end of the revision sessions. Okay. Please watch, please be engaged. Okay. Yes, Roots Academy YouTube channel. Okay. So definitely tips will be given, there is no doubt about it, to maximize your score. So first let us try to revise and take the last minute tips at the end, okay? So try to write down the formulas that you know about thermodynamics. So what all formulas do we have for thermodynamics? First law. So write down the first law of thermodynamics. So CV, CP, so processes, we have isothermal, we have adiabatic, isobaric, isochoric, still any other? So try to write the conditions for all these and work done as well for all this, okay? Let us make it fast. Come on. So okay, cheat codes will be given, tips, cheat codes, whatever you may call it. Once we are done with the revision session, definitely they are given. Okay, Rakshita, if CB minus CV are correct, still we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have many formulas on board. Try to comment. Okay, okay, Gayatri, okay. Still, try to write down work done as well. Conditions for work done as well. Come on. Make most use of session. See, we are putting lot of efforts. Do like and share to your friends. Definitely we are trying to make as fast as possible, Mr. Srihari, okay? So please do like. We are putting lot of efforts and providing it for free in the last minute of your exam. So come on. So what is first law? Heat supplied, change in internal energy plus work done, right? What is CV? See, mCV dt is equal to Q by m delta T. Nothing but the heat supplied to raise the temperature for 1 degree for 1 kg of mass at constant volume. If it is at constant pressure, it will be Cp. So Cp minus Cv or Cp by Cv gamma. So what are the values for gamma for monatomic gas? 1.67. For diatomic gas 1.4. For triatomic gas 1.33. See, you need to have all these on your fingertips. So isothermal process delta T 0. Adiabatic delta Q, adiabatic delta Q 0. Isobaric delta P 0. Isochoric delta V 0. Okay, so these are the conditions. Okay, people watching on public live, try to comment. Okay, work done is going to be delta V, correct, Mr. Ramkishore? Okay, Rakshita, U is equal to Q plus W. Sorry, you are wrong. Please check. Come on. So now let us try to write the formulas for work done for the isothermal, adiabatic, isochoric process. Okay. So work done. What is work done? P delta V, right? Okay. So for isothermal, so what is work done? P1 V1 ln V2 by V1. Okay. For adiabatic, P1 V1 minus P2 V2 by 1 minus gamma, gamma minus 1, gamma minus 1. You can also write it as NR T1 by T2, T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1. Okay. So next, isobaric. Isobaric, P into V2 by V2 minus V1, right? For isochoric, what is work done for isochoric? Formula for work done of isochoric, come on. Yes, we have Gayatri, you are right. So Vijayalakshmi, P into delta V, okay, still. Okay, Gayatri, you are right. Still any answers? So people watching on YouTube, people watching on live, comment your answers. Be engaged. Make most out of session. Like, please do like. We are putting a lot of efforts. And share this session to your friends so that most of them can make most out of it. So work done on for isobaric process. 0, man. Why? Delta V is 0 for a constant volume, right? So what is latent heat? So now later we are moving. We are about to complete this session. Almost we are at the end. So what is latent heat? So what do you mean by latent heat? Try to the okay, Shravan, Rakshita, Srikar. Okay, work done in isochoric process is 0. You are right. So latent heat of water. Latent heat of vaporization. Latent heat of fusion for water. So try to give me the value of latent heat of vaporization for water and so what is latent heat of evaporation for water? Latent heat of fusion for water. 2500 approximately. It is 340, I guess. Approximately. Latent heat of fusion, latent heat of what is boiling point of water? 100 degrees. So what is melting point or fusing point? 0 degrees. So the amount of heat required for water at 100 degrees to convert from liquid to vapor state is 2500 approximately, and it is same state. In the same manner, amount of heat required for ice to convert from ice to water at 0 degrees is 340 for unit kg. So that's how we try to define latent heat. So let us try to look at heat engine. Efficiency, or what exactly is heat engine is? Heat engine is something that looks like this. So what is the efficiency of heat engine? Huh? Try to write the formula for efficiency of heat engine. Okay, people. Okay, come on, we have answers here. Okay, Gayatri, you are doing good. Okay, see, we are trying to cover syllabus that is related to all exams. Okay, so Mr. Shiva, so maths and chemistry classes will be updated as soon as possible once this session is done. Okay, Mr. Ramesh, so try to comment on YouTube. People watching, do like, share this session. Subscribe. Okay, let them do. So what is this heat engine? See, what is efficiency? Work done by heat supplied, right? What is work done? Q1 minus Q2 by Q1. Nothing but 1 minus Q2 by Q1, 1 minus T2 by T1. So that's how we try to look at the heat engine. So people watching online, okay, you are responding good. Come on, try to make most use out of this session. We are putting lot of efforts. So your likes really encourages us to do many such programs. So definitely. So come on, this is about heat engine. Now let us try to look at transmission of heat. So this is the last topic, transmission of heat for first year physics, I guess. So let us do it. So try to write formulas. See, what are different ways of transmission? Conduction, okay, convection, radiation, okay. See, write the formulas that you know for conduction, convection and radiation. Definitely, Mr. Srihari, your queries will be answered. See, we are trying to do revision session right now. You can expect questions from these formulas as well. So definitely, we'll be sharing a PDF kind of thing, no worries. So try to answer the questions. See, we are trying to cover basic physics for JEE mains, bitsat and all exams, not just one EAMCET, okay. So Q is equal to Ka by L delta T, right? Where resistance is equal to see what is the resistance here? See what is the resistance here in first equation? I guess for mains it is there, right? Then see, this is not just for one single exam. We are trying to cover as many exams as possible. See, it is L by K. So you can expect these questions in JEE mains from these fundamentals, bitsat, and the other competitive exams that you are going to attempt. So what is convection? HA delta T, Q is equal to. So what is resistance here? Try to compare the above equation. What is the resistance in? Okay, Gayatri, you are right. Okay, Rakshita, you are right. What is resistance in convection? So people on public live, try to like, so give a thumbs up so that it encourages us a lot. Please share this session so that your friends get benefited out of this. So what is resistance? K man. K. See, this is L, K, A, L, K, A. See, you are not supposed to ask such questions. See, here we have, right? So what is R here? It is 1 by HA. Then what is this radiation? It is sigma A right? So what is the sigma? Value of sigma. Yes, definitely. Yes, degrees of freedom and kinetic theory of gases will be covered. No worries. So please do like, share the session. So yes. What is the sigma? What do we call sigma? What is it? What is its name? Sorry? Huh? Sorry. So it is form of that, but see, it is Stephen Boltzmann constant. Value of this. What is its value? Right? Is it right or? Sure. 1.67, I guess. I guess there is some sort of ambiguity, but I think it is right. So if there is any kind of changes, please do it. So this is about transmission of heat. So people are asking about, okay, yes, Rakshita, it is 5 point minus 8, okay. So please share the session so that many get benefited from this. We are doing it for free at the last minute. So degrees of freedom, people are asking about degrees of freedom, kinetic theory of gases. Okay, let's try to do that. Actually, we have covered partially. So what all do we have here? First, let's try to look at degrees of freedom. For monatomic gas, it is 1.67, diatomic 1.4, triatomic 1.3. Still, Cp minus Cv or Cp by Cv equal to gamma. Still, what all do we have? See, try to write all the formulas that you know. Yeah, recently in EAMCET we got this question, like there are n moles of a substance whose degree of freedom is F. Find the energy associated. On July 7th we got this question. Energy associated with it. Which is a temperature T. Okay, come on, people online. Yes, try to answer this question. N number of moles of a substance whose degree of freedom F at temperature T. Find the energy associated with it. This question was asked in many previous exams. So this is direct formula based question, which is equal to N into F by 2 RT, where N is the number of degrees of freedom, F is degrees of freedom, N is the number of moles, and T is the temperature. So if you still have any formulas, please do comment in the chat box. Let's try to discuss. So if you remember, if you think some formulas are getting missed, try to share so that we'll note down. See, there are many other formulas which can be derived from these basic fundamentals, okay? So what is Dalton's law of partial pressures? Total pressure is equal to plus P3 sum of individual pressures. Okay. So these are the basic fundamental formulas that belong to first year physics. So you get such questions or such models for any exam like mains, bitsat. So what not, you can expect these for any exam. So you try to view or listen to the session once again if you have any sort of ambiguity. So I guess we are done with majority part of first year physics. Still some part is left. Let us try to cover in another video. So this is about the basic first year physics, and tomorrow we will be doing second year physics. So thank you all. So please do like and share the session. So this is end of today's session. Thank you. So we will be doing second year physics tomorrow. Same 3-hour session. We will be trying to complete entire second year physics. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.